and where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Jokic. Here's Holmes. And it's off from three-point range. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Morant. MP kicks to George. George gets a screen from Bradshaw. And Paul George, good for the three. George has got his second bucket of the night.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Now, Jokic. It's rebounded by Bradshaw. An incredible season for MP. Greg leading the NBA in multiple categories.
Just a ridiculous accomplishment, right? MP was dynamite this season. This team is beyond lucky to have him.
Here's Strother, following the basket by John Morant. Here's Brunson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Morant kicks to MP. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What heart by MP, going through contact there and converting.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And at this stage of the postseason, having an explosive scorer like MP, well, Greg, that's priceless.
Yeah, coming into the playoffs, Kevin, with the NBA's points per game leader gives that team a ton of confidence.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Looking to end the run. Morant with some nice D. Memphis leading by 7. And here's MP for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight. Now it's clear that MP takes a lot of pride, Greg, in his rebounding.
No doubt MP understands the value of every possession. That's why he led the league in rebounding during the regular season. He's always ready to do the dirty work for his team.
Here's Strother. Nothing on the board. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 3. Takes the 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
MP outside. And it's Memphis with another.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Jokic sets the screen for Brunson. Brunson with another miss.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Offensive rebound. Holmes against MP. And another basket for Memphis.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here's Brunson. He has 5. Pass to Brown. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by MP.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Spurs was a difference maker. He dropped in 55 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
And so it's Memphis with it. Denver able to drain the 3. Launches it. Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail by 13. Here's Brown. He has yet to score. Pass to Jokic. Holmes wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Memphis has gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. MP finds George. Back to MP. The shot's good on the assist by George. Now that's 17 points for MP.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Three-pointer. Holmes, good.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
MP outside. On the wing, George. Tries it from 19. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Brunson with a clean look. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Mendez checked in for Jaren Jackson. Jackson comes in for George. Christie subbed in for Bane. Wiseman's checked in for Denver. Here's Christie. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Brunson outside. Pass to Brown. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
MP inside, guarded by Holmes. And that one's good. MP. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Here's Strother, a 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside for Jackson. MP with a screen on Brunson. Morant passes to Bradshaw. And there it is for him. And that's 21 points for MP.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Pass to Holmes. Here's Brunson. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Strother. Brunson outside. This one for 3. And it's MP with the rebound.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
From downtown, another miss by MP. The Nuggets trail by 19. Brown, the pass to Wiseman. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And so here's Memphis. Christie, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Brunson against Morant. Here's Brown. From outside, off the mark. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Here's Bradshaw. Memphis the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
To the right side. And that one's good. Strother.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
MP with it. And up. MP has been leading the charge for the Memphis Grizzlies. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. MP out there with Brandon Clark. And it's George in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's MP. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. MP's shot is good.
And when lots of guys are overlooking the mid-range, it's nice to see MP featuring in his game.
Your passes to Jokic. To the middle. And Watson slams it in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
At the line for MP, taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Lewis checked in for Memphis. And Denver also making a switch. Noel's checked in. And both free throws good for MP.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Now here's Schroeder. No scoring in this one. Jokic finds Hardaway. Clark against Jokic. Some solid defense from Clark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Her passes to Jokic. Now here is Hardaway. Denver passing it around. Jokic inside. He's against Clark. Shoots, and that one's good. Jokic has got 6.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
MP outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter now. George sets a screen for MP. 6 on the shot clock. And there's Paul George on the assist by MP. 9 points in the game so far.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
Here's Schroeder. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 22. George sets a screen for MP. Outside, George. There's the pick. MP kicks to George. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Jokic finds Schroeder. Jokic with the screen on George. Latrey. And it's Jokic missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by.
And George, such a confident player. He's also terrific at recognizing when he's in his zone.
Here's Schroeder. Paul George making his last shot. Watson's shot is good.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Lewis. Still yet to score. MP looking around. Count that one.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Schroeder dishes to Watson. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Watson for 3. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceded. Clark right side. Jokic against MP. And the shot goes in. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Now here's Schroeder. Watson the screen. To the paint. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Denver shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Denver. Watson. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Watson. Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in for George. Both free throws good from Watson. And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Lewis kicks to Bane.
Well, I'll tell you what, you never want to foul Bane in the act. He is automatic at the line.
For Memphis, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Throw good, Bane.
Yeah, Bane's improvement over the years has been steady. He's become an impactful player on both ends.
And Bane Drops them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And here's Schroeder. Hasn't made one yet. They double him with MP. Pass to Holmes. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 23. Outside Williams. MP against Holmes. Here's Bradshaw. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. MP's got 37. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Pass to Jokic. Here's Holmes. A three-pointer off the mark.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Over in the corner, Williams. Memphis moving it around. Here's Bradshaw. And MP throws it down.
When MP is young enough, you know he's always going to finish that play off with a dunk.
For Denver, they've gotten exactly half their shot. Go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Here's Holmes. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Holmes got 10 points.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
On the wing, MP. Guarded by Holmes. MP kicks to Bain. Pass to MP. Pulls up. Open jump shot off the mark.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Watson for 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Jackson, a screen on Holmes. Bradshaw fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Denver also making some changes. Christian Brown comes in for Peyton Watson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dennis Schroeder.
And what I love about it,
MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Pass to Brown. Out to the right wing. Shoots the three. And the rejection by MP. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Morant against Brunson. 5 on the clock. Here's Holmes. And the rejection by MP. Here's Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Denver. Pass to Strother. Here's Brown. Scoreless thus far. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
Morant with a wide-open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Surprising confidence there from Morant.
Runs in the pass to Wiseman. From deep. Brunson, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Bradshaw. And the dunk by MP.
And MP is letting his play do the talking. He is on one.
Nuggets shooting for the game at 42%. Pass to Holmes. For 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Jackson setting the pick here for MP. On the wing, Jackson. The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Holmes got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Brown, the pass to Brunson. And the rejection by MP.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender.
Jackson misses. Here's Brown. Guarded by Jackson. Brown, the pass to Wiseman. And he banks in the layup. Wiseman's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
Now, here's MP. He's got 44.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Pass to Wiseman. Here's Brown. And the 3 off target. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 47 points.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Holmes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
MP right side. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. MP's got 49 points in the game.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense today. Now, he hasn't been great this quarter, but coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
Holmes, good.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Morant against Brunson. Morant reaches to MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Morant against Brunson. 26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Holmes, good.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
MP outside. Again, what an avalanche!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so it's Memphis, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Please gather your attention to center court and get ready for the fan at courtside. Runs, please. The member of the shot. USA Coach. One more time around the ball for our contestants.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Denver Nuggets.
I think it's fun.
Giving up too many easy looks for sure, but who knows? Maybe after intermission, they'll bring out the Tigers. Rawr. Looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home those points. It's so good.
See what you did with that one, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift.
Yeah, it is.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. We've got Jalen Brunson. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. Bradshaw, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 56 points in the game.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Pass to Brown. Misses the three. The Grizzlies shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Now, MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. With the drive, and MP throws it down.
Readiness is so important, and the moment he saw his opening, MP was ready to attack.
And here is Holmes. Here's Strother. And the layup falls. Strother's got his third basket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Brown. Still scoreless. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. And the rejection by MP. Bain kicks to MP. Takes a shot at the elbow. Again, Memphis.
How about MP using the mid-range, taking what the defense gives him?
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Doubled by Bradshaw. Launches a three. Holmes, good. Holmes got 19 points.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
MP with it inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Strother. Jokic high post over MP, and it's Jokic missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
MP against Jokic. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brunson. Ja Morant with the rebound. Morant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bradshaw, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Jackson, a screen on Holmes. Here's Bradshaw. Connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance.
so far.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Denver. Holmes, good. He's got 21.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Holmes against MP. Pass to George. Shoots from the elbow. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 13 points for Paul George.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Holmes can't get it to go in.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Payne for 3. Drills it from outside. Payne's got 7 points.
As accurate as they come from deep, Desmond Bane extra lethal from that short corner.
Pass to Brown. Here's Holmes. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Holmes got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Now, here's MP. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Strother. Here's Brown. Still without a basket. Holmes passes to Jokic. There's the triple. It's hauled in by MP.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Denver grabs the miss. Pass to Brown. Now Brunson knocks down the three.
Comfortable shooting the three, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Outside, George. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Holmes. And that one's good. MP.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Pass to Jokic. The three. The rebound by Bradshaw. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. The three from George. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Payne against Holmes. Shot from 16, and the Grizzlies tack on two more.
Stepping in from the line. It's easy money for Payne now.
And here's Brunson. He's got 11. Holmes with a screen on George. Here's Brown. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim. Or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Pass to Brown. Out to the wing. Here's Strother. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Over George. Out to Brunson. The Nuggets with another. Miss. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. MP outside. There's a lob to Jackson. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Jackson comes in for George. Christie's checked in for Payne. And Lewis subbed in for John Morant. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they...
Gone a long time without a bucket.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Pass to Strother. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Clark, a screen on Holmes. Bradshaw. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Strother. MP grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Vince Williams is checked in for MP. Now Schroeder, scoreless thus far. from past the arc. And that one is off.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Outside Lewis. That shot off the mark. Denver shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Brunson the pass to Watson. Wiseman kicks to Brunson. Jacks up a three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Lewis on the wing. Brunson covering, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Tyra Lewis Jr. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. The Nuggets making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And both free throws good for Lewis. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Brunson outside. And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Amazing floater from Brunson. He continues to show how dangerous he can be.
Pass to Jackson. It's hauled in by Watson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Lewis against Brunson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Brunson's got 15 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Jackson with the screen. To the inside. Here's Clark. And the layup's good off the glass. Clark's got his second basket.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Pass to Brunson. There's a screen for the three. Sinks the triple. Brunson's got 10 points here in the second half.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Lewis passes to Clark. Williams dishes to Clark. To the paint. Jackson with it. Watson's there. Clock at 4. Here's Christie. Rebound by the Nuggets. Watson's got 4 rebounds in this game. It's Schroeder with the drive. Comes up empty down low. Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Lewis kicks to Jackson. Clark the pass to Lewis. Clark a screen on Brunson. Lewis dishes to Clark. Wiseman with the rebound.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Some solid defense from Clark. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Memphis out in front, opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Man, he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Lewis is out there with Vince Williams. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Hernandez in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And for Memphis, they're shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. It's hauled in by Jokic. Nuggets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Hardaway, no good. Lewis outside. Here's Clark. Goes back up. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Left side, Hardaway. Releases from 15. Jokic, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
To the line for your Grizzlies, number 18.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Hardaway. And again, Denver no good.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Shot clock at 5 to the middle. And that one's good by Clark.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Jokic, the shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Hernandez. Now, here's Clark. From 20 feet out, Lewis gets the bucket.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Jokic with it. "13 feet away. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Outside for Lewis. Clark sets a screen for Lewis. Drills the three-pointer. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Schroeder outside. Pass to Noel. No good that time. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Clark. And Clark is right there. Clark's got 4 this quarter.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
At the elbow, Jokic. Pass to Schroeder. Watson up top. He's covered by Clark. Jokic, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Paulista. No good on the 3. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Denver. Watson the screen. Pass to Jokic. Some solid defense from Clark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Paulista, guarded by Hardaway. Lewis with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hernandez. It's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Good on the bucket.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
It's hauled in by Watson. Denver shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Here's Noel. Poke loose. Pass to Clark. Now here's Lewis. Here's Hernandez. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Noel passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Now here's Watson. Lewis covering. Watson's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And he drives in. Jokic.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Lewis with the three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic just got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Schroeder passes to Watson. Pass to Jokic. Back to Watson. A three-pointer, no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Inside. Here's Clark. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in. Clark's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Noel passes to Jokic. No good from outside. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Paulista. That 3 off the mark. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Watson kicks it over to Schroeder. Grizzlies with the rebound. Paulista, guarded by Hardaway. Outside, Lewis gets it to go from beyond the arc. Here's Schroeder. It's Noel on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6. Pass to Watson. Three-pointer. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Clark, a screen on Hardaway. Paulista. He's covered by Watson. It's hauled in by Watson.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Schroeder passes to Jokic. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Well, Jokic is a smooth operator in tight. He won't waste many of those chances.
Pass to Clark. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. Denver shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Shots good by Noel.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Here's Hernandez. Paulista, guarded by Hardaway. Lewis attacking. It's good. Lewis has got 12 points in just the second half. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Fires from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 11 rebounds in the game. Lewis passes to Clark. Picked by Clark. Here's Paulista. Off target from three-point range. Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Schroeder outside. Here's Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Clark.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Grizzlies.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Pass to Clark. It's hauled in by Watson. And here's Schroeder. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And that about wraps it up, folks. I hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. See you later.
Series is a war, and you just won a crucial battle.
That's a great win. Now, begins.